It is indeed essential for students to develop skills which are future ready, as that will help shape their career and stay competitive in the industry of their choice. Just to share again, our WeChat live stream from 2 to 3 p.m. today will be featuring our School of Language and Education. The topic for the live stream is on 学语言别走弯路 MDIS 语言与教育学院课程介绍. Moving to the last sharing session for today, I would like to pass the time over to Octavius. Octavius is the head of school for MDIS College, and he will be sharing some of the useful choices you can make after O levels. His sharing will be useful, especially for some of you who will be collecting your results in a few days' time. Over to you, Octavius.
Hello, very good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to the Parent Seminar Beyond A Level. Today, I will be covering certain important pointers to illustrate on what should your child or your ward do before they decide on their next step in their educational pathway. And I believe by now, all of you would have understanding that the A-level results will be out on the 22nd of February at 2 p.m. So at this very juncture, I believe that there will be a lot of questions that are in the mind of yourself or your child or your ward. So I also believe that we should explore what are the choices available before making the next big step in our educational pathway. In Singapore, if you take a look at the educational pathway, normally after A-level, Okay, I'm sorry for the interruption. According to the Singapore educational pathway, as you can see from here, after A-level, your child or your ward would have the opportunity to go to a local university or a private institution. So before deciding whether is it a local university or a private institution, I believe there are some questions that your child or your ward should ask. Basically, they are, who am I? Where do I want to go next? And how do I get there? So if you ask yourself, who am I? These questions are very important because you would be able to decide on what step you want to take, what major you want to take. So some questions like, what are my values? What are my interests? What are my personalities and skills? How do I value most of them? What are the areas I like to contribute in? What are some things that I take pride in? And what are some tasks that I enjoy or dislike doing? So which industry, occupation would I like to explore? At the same time, what would I like to work as? Okay, all this will allow yourself or your child and your ward to better understand what they really want in life before they make the next decision. So there are plenty of choices available, and of course the two major one is that I want to further my studies and I want to retake my GCE A-level. So for the first one, I want to further my studies. What basically we are looking at is that you should ask questions like, what kind of educational institution is suitable for me? Are this program offered able to nurture my interests and skills? And how can I leverage the available learning opportunities to bring myself closer to my educational and career goals? At the same time, of course, what will the cost of my education be? The next one, if you consider to retake your GCE A-level, there would be certain questions that you need to ask yourself. Would you want to retake your A-level at your current institution or centralized institution? Will your marks be able to continue your studies at your current JC or centralized institution like MI? Or do I want to do my A-level as a private candidate? And of course, with these two choices, you would also want to ask yourself, if you retake your A-level, whether will you be doing better this year as compared to last year, and whether can you be disciplined enough to complete or to cope with the academic rigor. Based on my experience, normally students that retake their A-level, they normally would do well. However, it comes with a price, the price of determination, focus, and concentration. So it is possible to do better for the second year. So with all this in mind, now how can MDIS help your child or what if you decide to go the private route? Of course, at MDIS, our curriculum are very industry focused. At the same time, all this curriculum is to prepare your child or what for the future. Okay, we have multidisciplinary education. We have direct UK honours degree. We partner with universities with gold and silver rating in UK Teaching Excellence Framework. And then, of course, our program are taught by highly qualified lecturers and experienced professionals. At the same time, we have dedicated on-campus practicum facilities like our fashion lab, our science lab. For your child or ward, okay, they will be able to choose from more than 70 diploma to doctorate program, and we basically have a range of 10 disciplines. These are our globally recognized university partners, and they offer programs at MDIS. Now, if you look at our program pathway as a whole, normally after GCE A-level, you have a choice to join the diploma or our degree program, and we basically can progress all the way from to master and then doctorate. So let me show you a summary of the programs available at MDIS. Okay, after the preview of our program, let me explain to you the programs available in the various schools. First up, we have MDIS College. If you are thinking of retaking your GCE A-level, we do have programs, preparatory courses available for you. We do have 10 months, 60 months and 24 months duration in terms of our program. For the 10 months and 24 months, the intake is in January, and then for the 60 month is in July. We also have the preparatory course for Cambridge International Advanced Level, which is a 24 months program. The major difference between GCE A-level and Cambridge International Level is that GCE A-level is more localized in terms of the syllabus and subject, while the Cambridge International Advanced Level, they are more international syllabus. And let me show you a video of how our students feel about MDIS College.
Hi, welcome to MDIS College. My name is Daniel, and I am a teacher at the college. MDIS College has set a proven track record of preparing students to excel in the GCO and A levels and the Cambridge IGCSE through its comprehensive preparatory courses. Our team of dedicated teachers and administrative staff ensures that students are educated in a caring, conducive, and engaging learning environment. Now, let me show you around our campus. Hi, after the campus tour, we now have two of our students to share with us their learning experience. Hi Cohen, can you share with us why you chose MDIS College as your choice school?
I have chose MDIS College as my choice of school because after going to quite a few private schools in Singapore to check out their O-level course, I found that MDIS is the right one because they have the right facilities for students and it helps them in learning their subjects they are taking. So I think it's quite a good school.
Right, thank you. Jack, where do you plan to progress to after your O-levels?
I plan to study in business management in the future because I'm interested in that subject while I was a little kid, and also I need to take over the family's business in the future.
Right. So what do you like best about the course?
I would say it's the size of the class. It's only 10 to 15 students per class, and that's a quite small class compared to other classes in China. And with that amount of students, teacher will have more time to focus on each individual student.
Okay. So how do you think that the course at MDIS College has benefited you?
I think is the duration is 2 hours, and I think I have more time to spend in class because it's 2 hours instead of 1 hour, and I will higher my efficiency in those 2 hours.
Right. So can the two of you share with us more in detail about your learning experience at MDIS College?
My experience in MDIS College is great. I've made a lot of international friends as MDIS has a lot of international students. I managed to learn more about their culture and their lifestyle. And without MDIS, I wouldn't be able to make such amazing friends.
Right. How about you, Jack?
And for me, I think all teachers here are very nice. They are all very patient as well. They are willing to spend times to explain to you whatever you don't understand in class.
Right. So thank you very much.
Okay, after watching the video on MDIS College, the next school I would like to talk about is the School of Language and Education. Over at the School of Language and Education, there is actually a program called Masters of Arts Education Studies. And if after your degree program, you might want to consider to enroll yourself in the Master of Arts in Education Studies. Next, we look at School of Business and Social Sciences. Under the School of Business and Social Sciences, we basically would have the Business School, the Media and Communication School, and Psychology School. So the programs they offer over at School of Business and Social Studies are Business Administration, Leadership and Innovation, Banking and Finance, Broadcast Media Production, mass communication, human resource management, marketing, supply chain management, airline and airport management, media, culture and communication, and psychological and behavioral science. Let me show you a video that will give you a more in-depth understanding of what School of Business and Social Sciences comprises.
The School of Business and Social Sciences in MDIS comprises of business, psychology, and media and communications. Through an interdisciplinary learning approach, the school combines the best practices in business, compassion in psychology, and the dynamism in media and communications to develop industry-relevant and competitive graduates that could hit the ground running upon graduation. Lectures and tutorials, coupled with digitally driven, activity-based classes, bring about dynamic interactions between lecturers and students. In addition, field trips and study visits to important businesses also encourage knowledge sharing and building within the school. Students learn the most updated skills through peer learning projects while constantly rooted to humanity. The school is also equipped with television and radio studios, complete with editing suites and production training facilities. Students engage in projects with their peers in simulated environments that mirror actual scenarios in the industry. Lessons in the curriculum follow the pace of industries, keeping the school updated and responsive to dynamic changes. Social and community projects help students to stay on the pulse of community development and human endeavors. Human-focused business training driven with the right psychology rooted in compassion while dynamically communicating our messages across different mediums, online and offline, keeps creativity in lecturers and students. School of Business and Social Sciences helps you stay relevant and updated in a dynamic business and media world.
Next, let me introduce you to School of Engineering and Technology. Under the arm of School of Engineering and Technology, we have the Engineering, the Technology and Safety and Environmental Management. So the programs they offer at School of Engineering and Technology includes Mechanical Engineering, Project Management, Information Technology, Electrical and Electronic Engineering, Cybersecurity and Networks, Health and Safety, and Safety, Health and Environmental Management. Let me show you a video through the eyes of an engineering student to better understand our School of Engineering and Technology and their programs.
Long hours, boring, geeky, and stressful. But little do you know that Insider's world is a whole different ballgame. Being in an engineering school means being ready for any challenge. At MDIS, we have a holistic learning environment surrounded by well-equipped facilities. We are not pushed to do our work in a certain way to produce results, but given flexibility to work independently. This leads to innovative propositions in many of our projects. Every problem becomes a challenge and an opportunity to grow. The research-based learning approach at MDIS translates to solving problems and carrying out analysis at my current job. With logical thinking and critical analysis skills developed in school, it has prepared me for my engineering career. When you learn how to think like an engineer, you make more objective decisions at work. People say engineering students have no life. So what I really mean is get a legit, cool engineering school experience. I had an amazing opportunity to lead the MDIS Student Council as the Administrative Secretary and also volunteered at MDIS Residence's Resident Council. You get to be a part of cool events like blood donation drive, club crawl and Halloween. And if you're a highly motivated one, you are going to reach greater heights. So this is what engineering is for me. What's yours?
Okay, after the School of Engineering, I would like to introduce you to the School of Life Science. Under the School of Life Sciences, basically we have the biomedical science and biotechnology. And the following video will actually shows you what the programs offered at School of Life Science.
It's about achieving the unimaginable. I want to be a voice of change and change the future of medicine. And I know studying at MDIS puts me one step closer to that aspiration. It opens up a world of opportunities for me and students like me.
I now have the opportunity to make new discoveries. I want to develop and bring affordable innovations to all communities. At the School of Life Sciences, I'm equipped with the skills and knowledge to stay abreast of the exciting developments in life sciences. This opens doors to unlimited opportunities.
We allow students to experience real-world scenarios and develop subject-based expertise and skills. When they graduate from MDIS, they are equipped to pursue a wide spectrum of careers and have the confidence to reach their potential.
I believe we can do it together.
I believe we can do it together.
Yes, and I know they can do it. The most important lesson is that they can affect change. Change that goes beyond the application of science, but spark new innovations for the future.
School I would like to introduce you is the School of Fashion and Design. In the School of Fashion and Design, they offer programs like Fashion Communication and Promotion, Fashion Product and Promotion, Fine Jewelry Design, Precious Metal Arts, Fashion Design and Marketing, and Fashion Marketing and Communication. Next, we go to School of Tourism and Hospitality. In School of Tourism and Hospitality, they offer programs like Event Management, Hospitality and Tourism Management, International Tourism and Hospitality Management, Tourism, Hospitality and Events Management, Travel, Tourism and Hospitality Management, and Tourism and Hospitality Operation. The last school that I'd like to talk to you about is the School of Health and Nursing. Under the School of Health and Nursing, we have Health Management, Public Health, Healthcare Management, Nutrition Science, and Nursing programs. So with all this introduction, over at MDIS, we really offer you a wide variety of choices for you to choose. Okay, we have more than 10 disciplines. We have 8 globally recognized UK and US university partners. We have more than 70 diploma to doctorate programs to choose from. And we have over 16 dedicated facilities for extended learning. So with that, it comes to an end of my presentation for today. Please feel free to approach our program consultant if you require any further clarification by clicking on the QR code attached. Thank you very much and do have a wonderful weekend ahead. Thank you.